Hey, what's going on guys? It's the XP Crafter here, back with another video. And in this video, we are doing a versus battle between Apple's AirPods, Beats by Dre's BeatsX. Going over the outside, we can see this one is a solid plastic. The case here is just silicone. If I open it up, you can see inside you can easily pull out the AirPods and put them back in. And if I go up here, you can see it's really quite a mess. So let's take them out of their cases. A quick feature I'd like to add is that this case that comes with the AirPods is actually how the AirPods charge. And it's held in by magnets. Same with the lid. It makes a nice noise, as you can hear. So we'll take the AirPods out. Got 1, 2 case, and here we've got these. Okay, so that's what they look like on the outside. So going over the cases again, you can see this is just a carrying case, whereas this is carrying case and a charger. So looking inside there, you can see little charging bits at the bottom, and there's a lightning port on the bottom to charge the case. I would like to say, even though these ones are Beats, they are charged by a lightning cable, which is amazing because I use a lot of Apple products and having to use a micro USB is a hassle. So if we just set these aside and we'll go over the actual earphones themselves. So starting off with the AirPods, they each weigh 4 grams or 0.14 ounces, so that's 4 grams, and then the charging case weighs 36 grams or 1.34 ounces, and together, like as a whole package, they weigh 46 grams or 1.62 ounces. Getting into the features that the AirPods have, as I've already mentioned, we've got the charging case, which can supply over 24 hours of listening time and up to 11 hours of talk time. So that's what the case can supply. On a single 100% fully charged charge, you get up to 5 hours of listening and up to 2 hours of talk time. Both of these earphones feature quick charge on the AirPods and fast charge on the BeatsX. So on the AirPods, 15 minutes in the case charging up equals 3 hours of listening time or over an hour of talk time. A couple features that these AirPods have is on the bottom. You can see it has speech detecting accelerometers with this chrome out part and a microphone in here. Dual beam facing mic, so it's got good microphones. And if you have both of these in and it's too loud on one side, it'll automatically switch over to use the microphone on the side, which is less noisy. If you can see here, these little dots, they are motion sensors. So if you have both of them in your ear, you take one out, it'll automatically pause your music. I go over that in my proper review of the Apple AirPods. So yeah, which is the motion detecting. One thing I'd like to say about these AirPods is that they are not good at noise cancelling. Some more features it has is touch controls. So basically, if you have the AirPod in your ear, say this is my ear, if I touch it twice, you can set up the controls to do whatever you want in the settings. So touching it twice could, say on the right ear, you could pause it, or you could set it so it skips it. And on the left ear, you can set it so it activates Siri, or it's interchangeable, so you can put like skip on this ear and Siri on this ear, whatever you want to do. I'd like to say these are both in-ear earphones and not over the head headphones. The price of these AirPods, which is this package here, it is 269 New Zealand dollars. AirPods are a nice tight fit in my ear and sync with my Apple Watch, so I can leave my phone at home and still have music on the go. And it has the W1 chip from Apple, just like the BeatsX do, which means as soon as you turn it on or open up the case, then it'll automatically connect to your phone. Okay, now moving on to the BeatsX. Like I already said, This case, it's just latex, not plastic, doesn't charge them or anything, because as you can see here, that is the lightning port in which they charge. They have 8 hours of playback time. They also feature fast fuel, which is 5 minutes of charge, gives 2 hours playback. They come with different ear tips and wings. If these ones don't fit you, you can always change them out. Unlike the AirPods, they don't come with any. These ones, also unlike the AirPods, are good at noise cancelling. So if you put them in, you can't hear your surroundings. I noticed when I was using Apple's AirPods, I could hear all of the background noise. It features magnetic backings to the ear tips so that they just magnetize together like so. The controls the BeatsX have is this center button here. Push to play, push to pause, double tap to skip, triple tap to go back a track, hold down for Siri, volume down, volume up. Okay, so this is the power button. This little button here. Hard to see, but if you hold it down for like a second or two, you can it's on, and it's already connected to one of my devices. You just hold it again, power it off, boom, it's off. The price of the BeatsX is 229.95 New Zealand dollars. One thing I would like to point out is nowhere on these AirPods other than this here, it just says designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. Other than that, there is no branding, no Apple branding whatsoever. Also, something I forgot to mention was this button here. So if it's connected to a different device and you don't want it to be anymore, hold that down while this is open. It'll put it into pairing mode. Unlike the Apple AirPods, these Beats have a lot of branding. You can see there, Beats. On the back of the earphones there's a B logo. So I hear you asking which ones are better. For me, it really depends. It really depends on what type of activities you do. Like the AirPods, they're good if you just want to go to the gym and go on runs outside. Whereas these BeatsX are better if you're on some type of noisy trip. Want to get rid of background noise. So for those, I find these a lot better. You can also take these out running. I have a lot more trust in these when out running because they've got a neck band. And these ear tips don't detach because they're wired in. These are both Bluetooth, by the way. Whereas these, one of these could fall out and you might not know and you could lose it. There's been many cases of that. So yeah, I'd recommend getting whichever one you want. They're roughly the same price. The audio might be a little better on the BeatsX. And the microphone is definitely better on the AirPods. This one doesn't have ear detection, which is when it's in your ear and you take it out, it'll pause. Also, I want to add the AirPods, if you just have one in, it won't play on the other one. But yeah, again, it really depends on what type of activities you're doing as to which ones I would recommend you getting. These are both very good earphones, and I would recommend both of them. If you want to know more detail about them, go check out the review. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.